Good afternoon, universe. Excuse me. You know what? Being that there's never enough video feed, I went through the whole phone and deleted all kinds of things so there's no music today because I somehow erased that, but it doesn't matter. Today's topic is actually about drug use. And what's interesting about that is that, I've used drugs too, and how we take people on rides that they're not even prepared for. So the aftermath, which is the survivor, the friends and the family that are going on the ride, going on the high, that they're not even high, they're not even signed up and ready for this. But you don't realize it because you got your foot on the gas and you're just smashing and you don't care about the people in the back seat. It's the furthest thing from your mind. Matter of fact, you probably ripped the rear view off so you can't see behind you. All you can see is in front of you. By the way, I was going to say that if you like what I have to say, you could subscribe to my channel. If not, then that's fine. If you see me outside and you have something to talk about, well then please do stop me. Because what is 5 minutes of anybody's day? You never know who is on the brink of destruction. Just because their outer shell is like bright and pretty, it reminds you of the flower. The flower is beautiful, but you never know what's going on inside the flower. It could be root deep, and you still wouldn't know. So, what is 5 minutes? If you see me, stop me. If you have a topic, let me know, and I'll write about it. So, I'm going to read you the writing today, and then we'll go further into it. So, it's called Drug Use, Who It Really Abuses. Crows wander, looking for another soul to peck at, and either a brother and sister or lady and boyfriend play a game of shoot the ball, green grass, and again the writer remembers his past, how drugs impact not just your life, but the lives around you. Signing up for a ride you did not sign up for, and the toll it has on your family. I never got to see it until last night. This time, I was standing outside looking at the window at the passengers, and that was my family, sad and wondering, where has he gone? Where has this family member gone to? And we all know it very well. Our street life, our street night, our nightlife, never thinking about all we take on the ride, rather than, want to or not. And when we're gone, we're back. But are we? But all that's left is the survivor of the aftermath. Sad, do the math, think about it. Who do you take on the ride the next time you get high? So, by that I was saying that, the ride, you're the driver, they're the passengers, and this time I was standing on the outside looking in the window at some family members riding in the back seat that they weren't signed up for based on another member. But, we all have these dark paths that we go down in, but we never think to realize. And now I think back to all those times that I took these rides in prison and jail, and they weren't even signed up for none of it. Yeah, physically they weren't there, but emotionally they were there. And you think back to these different things and you're like, damn, you know what? Well, I gotta get this money, or I gotta get this, or I gotta get that, and then when you're slammed and you're locked up, then you're like, fuck. Pardon my language, but that's what you're like. Solid. Solid as a concrete bench you're sitting on waiting for your booking number to be called so you can hurry up and get upstairs as you're talking to everybody on the way in. primary focus is to get out again, but still, it's what you left behind. It's always being what's left behind. Again, this was written by Ivory Franklin Daniels, aka Frank Ivory Fuller, and you should think about that. I think about that now. These different places that I go again, and